Okay, welcome back to another update on our new HQ here in York. So this week is 2 weeks in one, so it's week 4 and week 5. Unfortunately, last week not a lot happened. There wasn't enough content for us to make one of these videos to show you what was happening because nothing was really happening. So now you have a double whammy. So the first thing is we've had somebody here clearing up all the mess in what's going to be our car park. Unfortunately, because it's been empty about a year, this unit, people have used it as a bit of a dumping ground. Still a bit of a way to go. We need to get a company in who can pressure wash all of the car parking space, make sure it's nice and clean and there's no debris. And we're going to get all the parking spaces relined, and there's enough space in here to add some extra parking spaces. So another thing that has been happening is on the roof, so something that you can't actually see, but all of the exterior right at the top, the ridges, that's all been replaced. Unfortunately, there was quite a bit of a leak on the inside. The landlord's been amazing. He got his team straight out to replace those ridges, which is great. They was all rotten. Found out that that wasn't actually the problem, and now it's the internal guttering that is leaking into our building. So that is getting fixed as we speak, and by the beginning of next week that should be solved and there should be no more leak over our matted area. So we're up on the mezzanine floor, which, as you know, is going to be our social area for our parents and spectators. A few changes that have happened this week is the ducting all across the social area and the matted area. That's going to provide our heating system. We got that sprayed in so it matches in the rest of the unit, and we've just had these new vents put in. We will be painting them in so they match in, but we've just had to have them bespokely made so they fit. Another thing is the mesh panels are going in over the balcony, so they're the safety inserts just to keep it nice and safe so nobody falls through and you can still see through them. Quite like these, we're going to paint them in, adds to the industrial feel that we're going for at the HQ. And then, as you can see all up on the mezzanine floor, we've started to have our woodwork done. So our joiner's been in, he has created a storage room for the York equipment and stock. The reception's going to go in front of there. He's created a bracket on this back wall that is going to have, I think that's going to have 8 TVs on it. So 6 TVs for CCTV, so for viewing the different areas on the mats. And then there's going to be a couple of promotional TVs on there. Over in the corner, we have our heating system, which the only part that actually gets hot. So we've had to box that in and get that out of the way, and it doubles as a little mini storeroom because the vending machines are going to go next to that. So we can keep our vending machine stock just next to that, which is good. And then we've we've put cladding all over that wall now so we can get some nice graphics on there. We can put our seating area in so people can work away at that. So this space will very quickly transform, and pretty soon this will become quite a clean space. We get the carpet down and start getting the TVs and stuff installed up here. So this week on the training area, the decorators have been in. So they've been here preparing the walls, getting them ready for the mirrors to go on, the graphics, the windows to be cut out. The walls were pretty rough from where this was a storage unit before, so they've taken a good amount of time to get them prepared so we can get some paint on the walls and finally start to turn this space into our training area. Okay, so for next week, there should be lots happening here at the HQ. So we have the plumbers coming in next week to start our changing rooms and our bathrooms. The electricians are back to put in all the fire safety and to start putting in all the plug sockets and everything we need upstairs on the mezzanine floor for the social area. The floor is going to take quite a lot of work, so we're going to be looking at that next week. So again, we should have some rooms downstairs, should start to see the shape of under the mezzanine floor, and everything should really start to come together from the end of next week.